So there's a lot of different types of wheel cleaners. I always recommend, especially on black or custom wheels, to use a pH neutral wheel cleaner. There's really no need for harsh acid type based wheel cleaners unless your wheels are really degrading. A lot of like part stores and places like that, when you go in to ask about wheel cleaners, they're going to recommend hydrofluoric acid or aluminum cleaner is what they typically call it. But what it's doing is breaking down the material on your wheel. So like if you have a powder coated wheel, it's breaking it down. If you have black wheels, you probably noticed that after you used it, they faded and started turning foggy. The reason is because the acid ate into the top coat or the clear coat. We recommend using a pH neutral wheel cleaner, even if it takes you 2 or 3 times. You can see Riley here, he's very lightly scrubbing. There's not much here. He's using a Will Woolly to agitate the surface. Will Woolies are great, by the way. They're these long microfiber brushes with handles on them, and it lets you get back into the barrel of the wheel. And then in this case, we use dry steam to clean wheels, but you could use a pressure washer or standard hose. Again, the biggest point I would make here is using a pH neutral wheel cleaner, or a non-acidic wheel cleaner is typically what they call it. Always make sure that your wheels are cool to the touch before you're applying or before you're putting any kind of product on there, and wet the wheel first and make sure, again, that it's cool to the touch, because you can definitely stain this if you have hot brake calipers or rotors. And make sure you rinse it very thoroughly. And in this case, it's already pH neutral or in a non-acidic wheel cleaner, so it does not need to be neutralized. Now, if you do use an acid-based wheel cleaner, then you would need to neutralize them as well. So you would come back with like a degreaser or a standard soap and just neutralize it so it's not sitting there